Yes, this is just a, I don't know if I'm getting their argument wrong or what, but I don't know, it doesn't seem to be it doesn't seem to work, really. My analogy is, imagine a guy living out in the woods. He lives all by himself, barely surviving off of what plant and animal life are around his little cabin. The guy just happens to have all sorts of college degrees, and he's pretty much guaranteed a high-paying job upon re-entering society. Does the fact that if he re-enters society, there's someone there who will give him a job, does that mean society is using force against him? Now, the argument I'm debating here is the idea that capitalism is force, because if you don't work, you won't make any money. If you don't make any money, you'll starve to death. So basically, in capitalism, it's you work or die. It's force. It's slavery. But my thought is, it's like, yes, if you don't, associate and interact with other people, you'll have a hard time getting around. You'll have a hard time doing things if you don't, associate. If you don't trade. If you don't trade with your labor, or you don't trade your stuff for, currency of some kind, things are going to be difficult unless you can work things out with somebody else. If you can live with somebody else, if you can make some sort of voluntary trade or interaction with other people. But I don't see how this is like violent force, because it's exactly analogous to the guy who lives out in the forest but could get a job immediately upon returning to society. So it doesn't seem that society is forcing him to do anything or using coercion at all on him. He could remain out living by himself if he wished. Coercion would be as if men with uniforms and guns raided his cabin and handcuffed him, tied him up, and forcibly re-entered him into society to work for them. Now, okay, that would be coercion. But simply saying that the market uses force, because if you don't work, you won't make money, and you might be homeless. Or you most likely will be homeless unless you can work out a deal with somebody on a voluntary basis of some sort. That doesn't say that the businesses and the market use coercion, because it's like if I'm out there with my lemonade stand and I got lemonade, am I using violence from the fact that people have to talk to me before they get the lemonade? I mean, I don't know. It just seems like insanity to me. I really don't understand the argument at all. That that the market uses coercion because you have to either work for the businesses or you don't get any money. Which is not even that, because you can make your own businesses. I mean, and if you don't like the top-down approach, you can the market allows you to make co-ops, like the Italian co-op movement. I still count that as market-based, even though there's no bosses or anything, and it's all socialistic. It's socialistic, but within a market framework. So, if someone understands the argument, you can explain it to me better. You can do so in the comments. Tell me where I'm wrong. Wrong, not wrong. But I don't know. The market does not seem to be using coercion from the simple fact that, of course, you'll make more money if you interact and trade with people. I really don't understand it at all.